The eyes of the nation have been fixated on Fulton County for some time. This ruling is no different.
Our team coverage continues now with Fox 5's Eric Perry. Eric, you've been outside the Fulton County Courthouse all day getting reaction from both sides.
Yeah, Russ, Courtney, happy Friday to both of you. I've spent the day reaching out to all sides of this case. We have yet to hear back from the Fulton County District Attorney herself or her office. We did get our hands on that resignation letter from Nathan Wade. On the other side, the defense attorneys for the defendants in this case, they all tell me they are weighing their options moving forward.
I don't think it came as a shock. Judge McAfee has shown a tendency to want to hold a middle ground and not show favoritism to either side.
Visiting associate professor with Emory Law, John Acevedo, breaks down potential reactions from both sides after Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee handed down a decision on if District Attorney Fani WIllis should be removed from the Georgia election interference case. The judge ruled either WIllis and her team must go or special prosecutor Nathan Wade.
He didn't give a full win to either side. Since the beginning, he'd also been worried about the appearance of a conflict of interest as much as actual conflict.
I asked what could be happening behind the closed doors in Willis's office.
I think they're having a very hard conversation with Nathan Wade as to why he's stepping down as special prosecutor, because given the options of her and her entire office removing themselves from the case or him removing himself from the case, he's easier to replace than her.
As for the defense, Acevedo says they are figuring out the next steps, which could mean filing an appeal.
This is a prime opportunity to have the case completely ended and a very low cost to them, the filing of a paperwork and a brief of appeal. So low cost, high reward.
I reached out to many of the defense attorneys, and here's how they are responding. Ashley Merchant, who initially discovered the romantic relationship and represents defendant Mike Roman, sent a statement saying, in part, the judge clearly agreed with the defense that the actions of WIllis are a result of her poor judgment and that there is a risk to the future of this case if she doesn't quickly work to cure her conflict. Steve Sadow, who represents arguably the biggest name in the case, former President Donald Trump, sent a statement saying, in part, while respecting the court's decision, we believe that the court did not afford appropriate significance to the prosecutorial misconduct of WIllis and Wade. Yeah, back out here live, Courtney, Russ. Two other things we have to talk about: a jury and time. Again, this is going to be on the minds when they go to pick potential jurors for this case here, especially with how big in the media and the hearings were so public there, to make sure there's no prejudice, not just for the defendants in this case, but now against the prosecution and the district attorney. And all of this, picking a new special prosecutor, what they're going to do moving forward, just kicks it down the line a little bit further for a start date to this trial. Outside the Fulton County Courthouse, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
A lot of still unanswered questions. Eric, thanks so much. Meantime.